Do you have some stuff in your house that you're having a hard time getting rid of because you don't want to just throw it away? Well, if you're not going to keep it or pay to put it in storage and you live in Kingston, you can bring it to the swap shop. Brian Sullivan went to the Kingston transfer station to bring us this next story.
After several years of plans to bring a swap shop to the Kingston transfer station, the opportunity finally presented itself to the South Shore Recycling Committee in the form of this trailer. This one-time construction trailer and home-to-animal control was just sitting there. So, sticking to their principles of reduce, reuse, and recycle, the group got permission from the town selectmen to reuse it. Now visitors to the transfer station have a place where people can get rid of things without throwing them away. Even though the trailer is on the property of the transfer station, it's its own separate entity and not under the purview of the Kingston DPW. What that means is whatever happens there is up to members of the recycling committee. What they'd like to see is that people make no more than one visit per day, spending no longer than 10 minutes picking things up and dropping things off. Those are actually the second and third rules of Swap Shop. The first rule of Swap Shop is if you leave something, take something. It's not strictly enforced, but if practiced, it will reduce clutter.
A lot of people feel uncomfortable with throwing something away that's useful or still good, or what, and so now we've given an opportunity for someplace they can drop it off. And you can go through, the stuff changes all the time. You can find all kinds of treasures in there.
Inside there are shelves made with repurposed wood loaded with everything from glassware to lamps and all points in between. Ideally, someone from the recycling committee can stop by once a day to keep the place organized. Of course, there are some items that can't be brought in.
Well, it's mostly common sense stuff, no shops, things, no electrical things. We don't want stuff in there. We don't want it to end up a place where people dump things.
Located in the back corner of the transfer station, visitors will have a difficult time not seeing the big gray trailer as they pass through.
I think it's kind of like the donut shop. It attracts a lot of people, and we have a lot of people going through, and it's an opportunity for education. That's one of our charges, is to educate people about the benefits of recycling.
For PCN in Kingston, I'm Brian Sullivan.